What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Casper Chronicles. It's your boy Casper, and today we have the much awaited, I guess, question mark, Blue Eyes deck profile for you. I apologize it took a little bit longer to acquire some of the cards, which is crazy because it literally took a few extra days to acquire a super, which is horrible. But this is the Blue Eyes deck profile with some interesting spice, and we'll talk about that when we get to that portion of the deck profile. As always, I do want to say this deck is just a template. You can do whatever you want with it. It's honest. This deck is honestly just for fun. I love Blue Eyes. It's near and dear to my heart. I don't believe that this would be a regional contender by any means. It's more of a fun deck for locals or something in that nature. Without further ado, let's get into the profile. We'll start with the main deck first. Let me just establish it would not be a Blue Eyes deck profile without 3 of the beautiful Blue Eyes White Dragons. As you notice, I do the anniversary stuff. We're going to zoom in here. There we go. We'll slide these this way. Cool. Yeah, not anniversary edition, the jump edition. This is my favorite artwork. I love this artwork. It is beautiful. But anyway, moving on though. You got to play 3. A lot of people are cutting it to 2 on in the other builds and stuff, but I don't know. I can't bring myself to not play 3 because of another card that we'll see in a little bit. All right. Only 2 alternative. It's good, but it's bricky, so there's not really a need for a third one. You have the Dragon Spirit of White. It's just backward removal. It's a way to get a vanilla Blue Eyes out of your hand. You can special this off of Stone in the end phase and banish a back row or something. The new card, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. This card is pretty interesting. It's a protection from destruction of card effects it protects every other card on the field except for itself from card effects. So like Lightning Storm, you forgot to play around Lightning Storm or whatever. Excuse me. And you left all your monsters in attack position, and this came out. This is on the board. Cool. This will protect it, and this is the only one that'll die. Right? And I forgot what the other effect was. I think it's like if you have a Blue Eyes on the field or something, you can bounce. Yeah, you can special summon this card from the graveyard if a Blue Eyes was destroyed by battle or card effects this turn, except for this one, that would be insane. And then at the start of the damage step, if this card battles, target a card your opponent controls and return it to the hand. So it's a bounce and it's a blanket protection for everything but itself. I like it. There's really no need to play more than 1. You usually bring this off of Stone during the end phase, but we'll talk about that. If we have time, we'll do a combo. If not, if we get enough, likes and so on, then we can do like a little combo tutorial, I guess. Okay. Next card, 3 Dictator of D. Whoever came up with this name is a god, and able to get it past Konami is incredible and hilarious. I'm not sure why they changed it from Tyrant of D to Dictator of D. It's definitely the same thing. I just find it entertaining. This card is actually pretty broken, to be honest. It's a foolish for a Blue Eyes from your deck to special it. And then if you have another Blue Eyes card, the Blue Eyes that you foolish, you can discard the other Blue Eyes that was in your hand and special out the other one, which is actually it's pretty good. It's a way to full combo. And while we're on the subject of combo, the final combo. Well, actually, you know what? We'll hold that combo to the end, and we talk about the extra deck. I don't want to spoil anything, but 3 Dictator. 3 White Stone of Ancients, and 1 Legend. You don't need to keep searching blue eyes to your hand anymore. Just 1 is enough, to discard off of Melody or so on and so forth to be able to search your blue eyes vanilla so that you can special alternative or whatever you need. Ancients special any blue eyes card. Or any blue eyes card, wow. Any blue eyes monster with like blue eyes in its name or something like that. So Spirit, or not Spirit, Dragon Spirit of White, blue eyes itself. Man, I'm drawing a blank right now. The new blue eyes Jet. Those are really the only ones that are really going to be special off of the stone. And then the other effect, banish itself, target a blue eyes, bounce it back to your hand. It's pretty nice. All right. 3 Sage. This is also part of the combo. It's very situational. We'll kind of go more over that towards the end, or when we're going through the extra deck, or when we get to a certain part of the main deck. We'll see. But 3 Sage, it's a normal summon search, which is nice. And it's also a way to bring out a vanilla if you have like a really bad hand or something. You special alternative. You can like normal summon a stone or something like that. Use Sage, target the stone, send the stone to grave, special blue eyes. Then you have a rank 8, and then in the end phase you can bring out blue eyes Jet or whatever you need to, protect your board, I guess. But that scenario comes up pretty rare that I've noticed. You got to play the 1 Levy. Levy's literally just another monster reborn target, or not target, but like you're banishing mostly lights, mostly all the time. So you're going to be doing like a monster reborn effect. So you have instant access to a rank 8s. It helps you facilitate like your synchro plays, link plays, whatever you want. Only 1 though. There's really no need to play anymore because again, you can search it off of Melody, which is pretty nice. The 1 Sage target, Effect Veiler. Yeah, we'll talk more about this in a little bit, but Effect Veiler, you only need 1. It don't really matter. So we decided to play the Assault Beast package, only 1 of each. There really is no room for 3 of these, and I also would like to special this. I don't want to normal summon this, and you'll see why in a little bit. Yeah, this really sucks if you draw this or this, because you can't pitch this to get this. It's very situational. I do like it though because it's instant access to, I believe it's like level 5 through 9 synchro, I want to say, or 6 through 9 or something like that, which is nice. All right, the 1 Ghost Ogre, just for E-Telly target. Spoiler, look at that, we play E-Telly. But I mean, it's also an interruption for like the Brave Engine and stuff. So yeah. Then for the Spice, it doesn't seem very logical, but we play 3 Water Enchantress, 3 Right, Fateful Adventure, the Bounce, and the Griffin Rider. The Amazement Engine. Or Amazement. God, why do I keep calling it Amazement? The Adventure Engine. The Adventure Token Engine. So, like I was saying, right? Sage is like really the only normal summon effect we have here. And it searches Effect Veiler, right? Or I guess anything you really need, but normally you would search Effect Veiler. So, like, if I don't have any of these in my hand or a way to get to 3 Water Enchantress or 3 Right, then I'm going to search the Effect Veiler. If not, I'm not going to search the Effect Veiler with the effect. I'm not even going to use the normal summon effect, right? So I'm basically, the mentality behind this is I'm trading in a monster negate that I can only do on my opponent's turn to an Omni negate and Griffin Rider, and that can be whenever. So this can be protection from Nibiru and so on and so forth. And then you have the the bounce with this, which is freaking insane. I mean, I just like this engine. I feel like it's literally a splashable engine that can literally be put anywhere. But yeah, enough about that. That's just kind of my brief overview of it. Again, it doesn't seem logical that it's going to work, but I promise you it works. It's very interesting to say the least. But moving on to the spells real quick. We play 3 Melody. Like I said, we play 3 Emergency Teleport because why not, right? We want to get to the side blocker. We can get to Ogre, you know, what have you, and we can facilitate our plays from there. Spoiler again, as much as I want to, this deck does revolve around Needle Fiber, which is pretty insane. The 1-for-1, it helps get stuff to the grave for like Monster Reborn or whatever, to bring out like Side Blocker or a Stone or whatever you need to bring out, which is fine. Monster Reborn, which is great. I thought about playing Return of the Dragon Lords over Monster Reborn or in tandem with Monster Reborn. In tandem, there's not enough room. This deck is already at 42, and I don't want to play anymore. I would consider cutting the 3rd E-Telly for maybe one return. But, I mean, I really want to special the Side Blocker because of the Adventure Engine. Like, obviously, like normal summon effects, you can't use normal summon effects to turn you activate the right of Aramisur. Right, so you definitely want to activate this and special it, and also this is not once per turn. So this can be learned. This can literally be 2-card Needle Fiber combo, what have you. And then for the 2 draw cards, 2 Pot of Prosperity, you can honestly bump this to 3, and again cut the 3rd E-Telly or something, or you know, make some changes wherever you see fit. But that's the main deck. Moving on to the extra deck though. So we play a fair amount of Synchros. We're going to play 2 Spirit, 1 Azure, 1 Baron de Fleur, 1 Savage, 1 Moonlight, a Dawn Dragster, Formula Synchron, and Psyframe Lord Omega. So the Spirit, I'm considering cutting to 1. I don't know what I'm going to put in place of there, though. We were talking about Shooting Riser, or cut some other cards for the Dragublion package. Excuse me, but like that really doesn't come up very often. So, I mean, 2 Spirit is fine for now. You can tag out into Azure Eyes. Azure Eyes is another way to get your vanilla Blue Eyes or any level 8 out of the graveyard to special. These 2 is instant access to a rank 8 because you can during your standby phase, you can activate this, bring out a level 8 vanilla, and then this can be sent back to the extra deck to revive back another 8, which is why the Dragublion package did come up in thought processes, because if your opponent like kind of broke your board, but like they couldn't play through the negates that you had, cool, you can revive back and tag out 8, overlay into Dragublion, go into like Numeron Dragon and punch for 9k or 8k or something like that. So I mean, it's niche, it can come up, but there's honestly just no room. Savage is just a negate. Honestly, the combo that we have now can only get us to one counter with Linkuriboh, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. If you have any other suggestions, you know, definitely let me know. Omega, just in case like we don't have access to a Link in the grave, there's no reason to make Savage, because then we don't really have a negate. So we can use Omega. It's another form of interruption. We can shuffle stuff back from their banish or from their graveyard. We can rip a card out of their hand. You know, it definitely can come up. Moonlight, just to tag out target for Spirit, which will pop a special summon monster your opponent controls. Dawn Dragster, Spell and Trap Negate. It can come up with the whole side blocker, the Assault Mode package. I think it's side blocker. I forgot its name. Side Reflector, not side blocker. It can definitely come up with, you know, that whole package, just a Spell and Trap Negate. But I mean, Spell and Trap Negates really aren't that prevalent because Dark Ruler, they Dark Ruler your board. You can't even respond with a monster effect anyway, which kind of sucks. And then, you know, the formula Synchron, so you can tag out from Needle Fiber into this, Synchro this, and Blue Eyes Jet to go into Baron. Have another form of interruption, and you get to draw a card from formula. That's it for the Synchros. We only play one XYZ, and that's Photon Lord. Monster effects are pretty prevalent now. I mean, you can make this, you know, but like I said, like this could be cut. This could be one of the things to cut for the Dragooblion package. This is just kind of in here so you have a form of interruption if everything else gets stopped or whatever. You can't make Needle Fiber, but you can make a rank 8, so on and so forth. So that's the only one. For the links, so the one Linkuriboh, like I said, the one Needle Fiber, literally the heart and soul of this deck. I mean, aside from Blue Eyes, right? So you can either go Selene into Access for another way to kill your opponent, or you can just make Appaloosa for, I think it's like 3 or 4. It's all right. Appaloosa is really not that great. I just couldn't figure out a filler for that spot, so the Appaloosa could definitely be one of the spots that you cut for Dragooblion. So can Dawn Dragster. So can Omega. There's the 3 spots for your Dragooblion is Omega, Dawn, and Appaloosa. So you go Dragooblion, Numeron, and either Hope Harbinger, Dragulon, or whatever rank 8 XYZ monster you would like. But yeah, guys, that's the deck profile. I hope you've enjoyed. Again, I cannot reiterate enough. If there's anything that you would change or you think should change, you know, definitely let me know down in the comments. I'm always open to hear different perspectives on the deck. It's pretty fun. I mean, like I said, you know, this is just for fun. It's not like competitive, like regional level by any means. It honestly could top a locals with the right pilot. Yeah. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you see any changes. While you're down there, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that way you're notified when I upload more videos, which more videos are on the way. So, without further ado, until next time, it's your move.